Exits. We all know we've had to evacuate more this year than I'd like to remember. Awesome. I got a laugh out of that one. That one made me nervous. Exits are at the front over here and through the doors that you entered through the gymnasium, and then bathrooms, if you need them, are through those doors that you entered, and there's a water fountain too. Fortunately, again, it's not too hot this morning. I'd like to thank our maintenance crew for all of their hard work this school year and in preparing the gym and the building for the end of the year activities. I'd also like to thank our front office staff, Ms. Bobian and Ms. Finnegan, for all of their help this school year and for preparing all of the awards for today. We'll go ahead and start a clap. Yes, they are important people. Before we do any awards, I'd like to start the ceremony by recognizing all of our students for their hard work in finishing out another school year, and for half of you, finishing up middle school. While we will call the names of about a third of you today, we truly appreciate everyone's efforts this school year, as we know the effort you put in every day and the hard work that you do every day. Despite a few tougher learning moments here and there, which is to be expected in middle school, we hope you enjoyed this year, last year, as much as we enjoyed working with all of you. During the awards this morning, and to help keep the ceremony moving, please hold your applause. I'm going to say this once, hopefully. We've struggled with it every year, and I know Mrs. Bushman is going to, have her hands up like, don't clap. But if you could just wait till everybody is announced for this specific award and then applaud at the end, it just helps kind of speed things up. I know a lot of you have to get to work after these awards. And then teachers, please remain at the podium to hand the award to the student, and then when you're done, please feel free to call up the next group that is doing the award. Thank you again for joining us. We are going to start the award ceremony this morning with the Patriots Pen Award essay with a few of our local veterans. Thank you so much for coming in. So come on up, gentlemen.
Morning, everybody. My name's George Robinson. I'm here with Bruce Moran and Chris Lucier, that I think a lot of the students may recognize as the flag guy. Visited you in November. Every year the VFW sponsors the Patriots Pen Essay Contest. And you 8th graders all probably remember doing this in October with your social studies classes. 7th graders, this is something you can look forward to doing next year. But almost everybody in the 8th grade supports this contest by writing an essay that's submitted to us here in Hollis and Brookline for judging. Winners of that will go on to a regional type of a judging. Winners of that will go on to a state, and then this is actually a national competition that culminates in Washington, D.C. So we didn't make it quite that far this year, but we are pretty pleased with the performance of all of our essayists. I'd like to recognize 4 of them this morning. First, getting 3rd place in our post-essay contest and getting a certificate and a $50 is Eric Morin. Congratulations. We had a tie for our first place essayist this year, and our first place winner is Abigail Goslin. Congratulations, Abigail. After we're done with our post-judging, we send a small number of essays onto our Southern New Hampshire region. And this year we had a 3rd place winner in our Southern New Hampshire region, which we call the district. And that 3rd place winner getting a gift card of $50 is Chloe Constantian. Congratulations, Chloe. And finally, our second first place winner at the post level. Went on to district competition, and at district also won a first place award, and then went on to state competition, and in state competition won third place in the state of New Hampshire. So she's already been recognized for the state award, but I would like to present her first place awards for district and first place awards for the post. So she'll be getting $200 here today, and that is Sai Inakulo. Congratulations, Sai. Well done.
Well done. Congratulations.
Excellent job.
Okay, congratulations, eighth graders. Good luck in high school, and have a great summer, everybody.
Have
Thank
a great
you.
summer. Thank you.
So there is an air handler that we're turning off. There's going to be a squeaking noise, so just don't panic. We just wanted to turn off that noise so it was easier to hear. We're going to move on to the DAR, the Daughters of American Revolution Award. Unfortunately, the ladies could not be here this morning with us, Miss Robbins, Cindy Robbins, so I'm going to present that award. This year's Daughters of American Revolution essay winner was not only the chapter winner, but also the state winner, earning his recognition at the state level and receiving a monetary award. This year's winner is Ryan Tahiri.
Oh, buddy. There you go.
Moving on, I'm going to pass it off to Mrs. Bushman for the Athletics Championships Awards.
Good morning, everyone. This school year, all of our amazing student athletes and coaches worked incredibly hard at skill building and teamwork throughout all 3 seasons. Over 150 athletes competed in the fall, 60 in the winter, and 180 in the spring. The many student athletes balanced schoolwork, practices, games, and many other extracurricular activities to represent Hollis Brookline Middle School on the field, court, and track. Specifically, one team had the chance to add a new banner to our gymnasium wall, and at this time, I'd like to recognize our baseball team. So could our baseball team please stand up? Stay standing. We have everyone? Stay standing, stay standing. Just a few words about these guys. Just last week, the 2026 Hollis Brookline Middle School baseball team had an exciting season on their way to an 11-1 record in their 4th consecutive Tri-County championship. The boys worked hard all season to finish the regular season strong and were afforded a first-round bye. They then made it back to the championship game and played over here on our varsity field against Cawley Middle School. With solid pitching, good defense, and some timely hitting, they pushed the HB boys baseball team to an exciting 3-2 extra innings victory. Congratulations, gentlemen. And now I'm going to hand the microphone off to Mr. Simo to give the coveted Physical Education Award here at Hollis Brookline Middle School. Where'd he go? Let's stay here.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Alex Simo, and I am honored to present what many have called the crown jewel of Hollis Brookline's award season, the Physical Education Award. Today, we recognize students who consistently showed effort, character, and the courage to hear the phrase, "We're going outside today," and not immediately asking if we could stay in. So will you please join me in applauding the following students for 8th grade: Justin Stern, Nora Francis, Eric Morin, and Grace Garrity for 8th grade. You guys come up.
All right, where we got? Eric. Congrats, buddy. Nora.
And now for 7th grade, we got Sadie Dury, Rowan Baker, Joe Tasso, Luke Bell, Emma McCormick, and Amelia Jagtek.
And next up, we have the music department.
Ready? Yep. Let's go. The Excellence in Music Award recognizes students whose work ethic, dedication, and positive attitude consistently sets them apart. These students go above and beyond expectations, embracing challenges and striving for growth both inside and outside the classroom.
In general music, they demonstrate exceptional commitment by developing strong performance skills on piano and guitar and by creating outstanding projects that reflect creativity, effort, and musical understanding. In band and chorus, they seek opportunities to further advance their musicianship by auditioning for and participating in statewide festivals and honors ensembles. Their commitment to growth and excellence makes them outstanding representatives of the music program. This year, we'd like to recognize Georgia Poulin, Isla Fitzgerald, Anya Dew, Bernie Schlepper, Jeffrey Seaton, and Olivia Robbins.
The chorus recipients are Eli Ader, Essie Brady, NJ Hyduke, Selena Pepin, Meredith Worthington, and Emma Vadney. Oh God, she's got him. Up next is the Theater Awards. Oh, there you go. We're excited to recognize students who've gone above and beyond in Drama Club this year. The Excellence in Drama Award isn't just about being a strong performer or technician, it's about being hardworking, dependable, and a positive impact in the casting crew. These students have shown real dedication, but just as importantly, they've been kind, supportive teammates who help make Drama Club a positive experience for others. This year's awards go to Essie Brady, Alex Guay, NJ Hyduke, Maddie Halsworth, Cora Morrissey, Selena Pepin, and Carolyn Zimmerman. All right, and up next is the Math Department.
Vinci Math, Da Vinci Algebra. Bartlett. Bartlett Algebra. Seventh grade algebra. Okay, good morning. The Hollis Brookline Middle School Math Department will be presenting the Excellence in Mathematics Awards to students who have demonstrated the following abilities. Students who work, communicate, and justify mathematical concepts in creative and intuitive ways. Students who persist in their search for solutions. Students who solve problems with multiple and/or alternative solutions, and students who take risks with mathematical concepts and strategies. Congratulations to the following Team Summit students. Let's go. Dakota Pyers, Troy Ford, Eli McGrath, Molly O'Brien, and Carter Armhold.
And for Team Titan, we have Savannah Miller, Stella Galetta, Beatrice Kohler, Bridget Strand, and Brad Leclerc. Let me just do the algebras. Just stay right there. Don't move. And then also for algebra, we have Amelia Jagatek and Emma Niket.
All right, for Team Da Vinci, our awards go to Selena Pepin, Hunter Stokes, Eli Ader, Siobhan Vig, and Ronan Nunn.
Now for Team Bartlett. Awards in 8th grade math go to Izzy Pepin and Kenzie Simonian. And in algebra, Colton Paul and Emma Pengu. And Mr. Crooks couldn't be here this morning, so I'll be giving out the geometry awards. Those awards go to Cole Gibson, Jeffrey Seiden, and Cora Morrissey, sorry. And now for the awards from our World Language Department.
Okay. Bonjour les francophones. Hola, hola.
What a unique year it's been for world language. Students dove deep into their respective language and culture, immersing themselves with music, literature, movies, and projects. The students being awarded today exemplify the following characteristics.
They display a love for language and pride in having learned another country's native tongue. Rather than settle for what they already know, these students have a never-ending desire to further their learning. They come to class with anecdotes about their use of the language outside of the classroom, and these students are leaders in our classroom, constantly participating, demonstrating a strong work ethic, and always helping their peers. I'm honored to present the 7th grade French Awards to James Leteri and Amelia Earl. And the 8th grade French Awards go to Colton Paul, Meredith Worthington, Alex Guay. Fell on the floor.
I think it's,
Here you go, Colton. Congratulations. Good work. Okay, that's all you.
and the 7th grade Spanish awards go to Oliver Chow, sorry. Elizabeth Jones, and John Ross. And the 8th grade awards go to. Oh my gosh. Lila Werdemer and Lolita Cospito. Senora Belch couldn't be here today, but her awards are. 7th grade, Michaela Cook and Adam Henchy. And the 8th grade awards go to Nora Francis, Neely Haydu, and Emma Pengu.
And we're handing the mic over to the science department.
Good morning. Each teen science teacher will be presenting 5 science awards. The attributes displayed throughout the years for the science award winners include passion for the subject and a love of learning, a curiosity about the world around them, outside the box thinking, perseverance when things got hard, and a spirit of collaboration. The 5 students on Team Titan that exemplify these attributes are the recipients of this year's Excellence in Science Award go to June Martell, Renee Albin, Wyatt McCabe, Oliver Xiao, and Izzy Alexander.
All right, and for Summit, we have Mace Bilodeau, Callie Porter, Adam Henchy, Jillian Kramarchik, and Adeline Trapno. For Team Da Vinci, our award winners this year are Brendan Hillis, Cora Morrissey, Haritha Umpathy, and Ailey Archibald. Awesome.
For Team Bartlett, Nora Francis and Josie Murphy. And now up the art department.
Thank you.
All right, good morning, guys. If you don't know me, my name is Ashley Ardrake. I am the art teacher here at HBMS. Today, I'm very happy to honor our 7th and 8th grade art award winners. The students who are receiving this award have demonstrated their talent as artists while also having the courage to take risks. I would like to recognize these students not just for their talent, but also for their creativity, the guidance they give to their peers, and the kindness in their hearts. Each art award recipient embodies what it means to be an artist in their own unique way. They remind us that great art comes from both skill and heart. For 7th grade, I would like to present the award to Aiden Schuster, John Grenier, Nate Ross, and Renee Aubin. No, I got this. Actually. For 8th grade, I would like to recognize Meredith Worthington, Alex Guay, NJ Hyduck, and Arabella Fate. Of course. Congratulations. And up next, we have health. Thank you, Miss A.
Good morning. The Health Class Award recognizes students who consistently demonstrate hard work, integrity, curiosity, and respect. These students come to class ready to learn. They ask thoughtful questions and show genuine interest in understanding the important topics we explore. They are engaged learners and critical thinkers who contribute positively to the classroom. They listen respectfully to others, share meaningful insights, and approach challenges with maturity and an open mind. Most importantly, these students exemplify the character and commitment that will help them succeed far beyond the classroom. It is my privilege to recognize these outstanding students and celebrate their accomplishments. And hold on. It'll be Kylie Jenks for 7th grade, Kylie Jenks and Oliver Shaw, Laurel Caspito, and Jameson Martell.
A little out of order. Oh, don't worry, Laurel. Congratulations, sweetheart. Wait a minute. For my true lion. What you are. Oliver. For my all-star. And Jameson. Congratulations.
Yep. Up next will be the tech ed.
Clean up. All right, got them in there. Let's double check. Yep. All right, is this thing on? Yes, it is. All right. Students, in 10 weeks in tech ed, you accomplished a lot. 7th graders, you built and destroyed model bridges of various types. You built custom race cars and raced them. and worked with shop tools and machines to create a working gumball machine. 8th graders, you had a bit more freedom to create your own designs for 2 projects ranging from the more artistic to the more practical. You also worked on a construction project that helped you understand the importance of teamwork. This year, I am pleased to recognize 4 individuals, 2 from 7th grade and 2 from 8th grade, who stand out in my mind as individuals who took full advantage of the opportunities in tech ed every day. They pursued the most challenging of designs for their projects, sought out new tools and techniques, yet were available when other students called on them for help. For the 7th grade, the Tech Ed Award recipients are Madeline Levine and Oliver Jaff. And for 8th grade, the Tech Ed Award recipients are Emma LaBarris and Colin Ledoux. All right, and now for computers.
Good morning. I think.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ms. Martin. The Computer Science Award honors students who consistently put forth their best effort throughout the year or the term. Rather than recognizing achievement in any one area, this award celebrates perseverance, curiosity, a positive attitude, and a commitment to learning and growth. These students approached challenges with determination and made the most of every opportunity to learn. For 7th grade, the recipients are Mace Bilodeau and Dakota Pyers. For 8th grade, we have Ryan McDade and Emma Vadney. Way to go. Okay, up next is the reading department.
Roll.
Sorry, I'm very
No, you're good.
on my stuff here.
Good morning. Recipients of this year's Reading Award for 7th grade are Evelyn Forelli, Madeline Levine, and Bennett Evelyn. For 8th grade, Lorelei Roy and Connor Indorado. My man. And now we've got, sorry, and now we got spelling bee.
Good morning. The HBMS annual spelling bee is hosted each year by the English department. Students test their orthography and morphology skills, and our top students are invited to compete in the spelling bee. Our HBMS top speller this year is Annabella Regoza. Congratulations, Annabella. And then Mrs. Kinney will present the Librarian Aid Award.
Good morning. If you don't know me, I'm Mrs. Kinney, the library media specialist here. And I would be very honored to present an award to an outstanding library aide that I had this year. She was dedicated, came every week, helped me with processing books, covering book jackets, shelving books, helping students find books, recommending books. She's an avid reader, and we had some great conversations around that. So I want to congratulate and say thank you so much for all your help this year, Arabella Fate. Next up is the English department.
Oh, thank you. All right, our Excellence in English Awards. The students exemplify the qualities that we find to be the most important for English, a love of reading and writing. And these students have shown that throughout the year. For Bartlett English, 8th grade, we have Sai Anakolu and Jeffrey Seiden.
For Team Da Vinci, 8th grade English, we have Aubrey Olson, Hunter Stokes, Amelia Gannon, Britt Lapointe, and Lauren Cospito. Laura Cospito. All right.
And for Team Titan English, we have Sadie Dury, Renee Aubin, Carolyn Thomas, James Leteri, and Clara Torpy.
And for Team Summit, we have Kylan Rogers, Angelica Manfilla, Emma Niket, Isolda Mula, and Austin Chiarizio. And next we have the Social Studies Department.
First on the list, so you're talking. Thanks for that. Tell them that we're gonna hate the new one. First. Where's mine? Oh.
All right, good morning, everybody. We are pleased to present the awards for social studies this year. These are students who demonstrate an interest in the content area, critical thinking, and demonstrate hard work throughout the year. So we're proud to present these today. For the Team Titan Social Studies Awards, this year's winners are Seth Perry, Danica Quinn, Wilder Ormerode, Julio Munja, and Nicholas Marandola.
All right, for Team Summit, we have Jackson Lumbra, Caroline Hood, Avery Mann, Tyler Tate.
The Team Da Vinci Excellence in Social Studies Awards go to Annabelle Kerrigan and Cole Gibson.
Thank you, buddy. Kids these days. Congratulations, kid. There you go.
And finally, for 8th grade, Team Bartlett Social Studies, Jasmine Albana and Braden Anderson. And next up is Team Summit.
Got the first one. The Team Summit Award was introduced 12 years ago when the teachers were asked to create a team name that reflected what we wanted our students to achieve at Hollis Brookline Middle School. We chose Team Summit because reaching a mountain summit requires commitment, perseverance, and the support of others. When you set out to climb a mountain, you make a commitment to a goal. We want our students to commit themselves to learning, studying, and developing time management skills. Along the journey, relationships matter. Just as hikers rely on each other for encouragement and support, students need to trust their friends and teachers. Reaching a summit also requires resilience. Setbacks happen on every journey, and the ability to bounce back from challenges helps build confidence and adaptability. By encouraging one another, working together, and supporting those around us, we all have a better chance of reaching our goals. The Team Summit Award recognizes students who have demonstrated these qualities throughout the year: commitment, perseverance, resilience, friendship, and a positive attitude. This year's Team Summit Awards go to the following students: Eden Say,
Ella Chakarian, Michaela Cook, and Aubrey Williams. And next we have Team Titan.
Okay, today I have the privilege of introducing a very special award. Each Team Titan teacher has selected one student who represents what it truly means to be a Titan. Being a Titan is about more than just earning good grades or working hard in class. Titans approach each day with enthusiasm and a willingness to learn. They're curious, engaged, and always ready to take on new challenges. Titans are also people others can count on. They're trustworthy, dependable, and lead by example, whether they're working in the classroom, collaborating with classmates, or helping out a friend. When things get difficult, Titans don't give up. They persevere, work through challenges, and continue striving to do their best. They show empathy and compassion for those around them, treating others with kindness and respect. Most importantly, Titans make our school a better place. They support those around them, celebrate the successes of others, and demonstrate the character and values that define our team. The students being recognized today embody those qualities, and we're proud to honor them with this year's Titan Award. The first award is presented to Joseph Tasso.
The second award goes to June Grubb.
Next award goes to Emma McCormick.
The last Titan Award goes to Adriana Harder. All right, we'd next like to welcome back up Team Da Vinci.
We only have. When we sit around in our planning time and think of who we are going to give our Team Da Vinci Award to, we think of a well-rounded individual. We think of a kid who shows up every day, gives it their best, even on their hard days, works as a team member, looks to others to support, and also looks for opportunities to enrich their learnings. We also look for a student who, when you sit there as a teacher and you're just praying at least one hand is going to go up to answer your question after like a solid awkward 30 seconds, it's usually their hand. So thank you for making every day interesting, Team Da Vinci. It was a great year with all of you, and these students have won our Team Da Vinci awards. First award goes to Georgia Poulin. Second award, Vera Zaripova. And third award goes to Eric Morin. Next up, we have Team Bartlett.
Save the best for last. All set? Okay, so before we hand out what we call the Bartlett Supreme Award, I just want to recognize a particular group of students around school. Team Bartlett isn't necessarily known as being very competitive. But we do a little thing called Bartlett Games. So I would just like to recognize the back-to-back Bartlett Games champs, the Moral Misfits. Misfits, stand up. So the Bartlett Supreme Award is given to students whose name always comes up in discussions for the individual team awards that were handed out earlier. These are hardworking, responsible students who serve as leaders to their classmates. These four were selected by all the Team Bartlett teachers because we view them as ideal students. And in no particular order, the first award goes to Sophia Stenizzi.
Logan Cody.
Lila Wertheimer.
And Brooksy, Natalie Brooks. Next up, Mrs. Bushman with the President's Education Awards.
Oh, sorry. Woo, everybody wait. All right. Before I get started with this award, all of our students who receive this award today, when you come up, please stay up here, and we're going to have our first student named all the way at this end, and we're going to line you all the way up because there's a lot of you receiving this award today. And Mr. West will be handing out your President's Education Award to you. The President's Education Award honors elementary, middle, and high school students for their achievement and hard work. The program has provided individual recognition from the President and the U.S. Secretary of Education to those students whose outstanding efforts have enabled them to meet challenging standards of excellence. While every student in our 8th grade has made amazing strides academically throughout your last 2 years here, today we are honoring students who have earned an A every quarter in all of their classes in both 7th and 8th grade. Congratulations to the award winners for this impressive academic accomplishment. And as a reminder, we have quite a few students, so please hold your applause until we get to the end. First, Jasmine Albana, Braden Anderson, Annabelle Carrignan, Emerson Clark, Chloe Constantian, Eva Constantian, Laurel Cospito, Shaylin Egan, Evie Escobar, Isla Fitzgerald, Nora Francis, Amelia Gannon, Grace Garrity, Cole Gibson, Molly Gilmore, Alex Guay, NJ Hayduk, Sai Inakalu, Anya Ju, Britton Lapointe, Caitlin Liu, Parth Mingal, Eric Morin, Cora Morrissey, Josie Murphy, Ronan Nam, Emma Pengu, Georgia Poulin, Rohan Punjabi, Brody Scheifler, Jeffrey Seiden, Emma Shirley, Emma Vadney, Michaela Vega, John Worthington, and Meredith Worthington. Congratulations, all of you. Congratulations, folks. If you do not have the correct name, please just check in with Mr. West or I. Have a seat. Thank you. Okay, and last but certainly not least, one of the most prestigious awards we have here at Hollis Brookline Middle School. I'd like to invite Mr. Goldstein and Ms. Cambray up to honor our Robert E. Kelly Character Award. You're there, you good? And then I think these also go with it.
Yeah.
So we have paper and.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, you guys good?
Yeah. It is our distinct honor to present the Robert E. Kelly Awards. The Robert E. Kelly Award is named after one of our local veterans. Over the years, HBMS has come to incorporate a variety of different ways to honor the service and sacrifice of our veterans and their families. When Robert E. Kelly passed away, careful reflection was made how to honor his memory. The decision was made to create an award and name it after him. Each spring, all the 8th graders are asked to reflect on the qualifications of the award and nominate a member of the 8th grade class who best embodies the qualities of Robert E. Kelly.
Robert Kelly was a friend to everyone. He was famous for both his love of his country and his sometimes offbeat sense of humor. He was possessed of a genuine humility and an industrious work ethic. He was always willing to pitch in and help whenever and wherever that help was needed. At Hollis Brookline Middle School, the Robert E. Kelly Award is regarded as one of the highest honors a student can receive. This year, we have this honor to give this award to 2 students. These students are highly respected by their peers and staff alike. They represent both the legacy of Robert E. Kelly and the kindness and respect that HBMS is built upon.
The first recipient is described as an individual who jumps in to help without hesitation or being asked. She can also be seen working to include and bring together all of their peers. She's respectful and kind to staff and students and positively stands out in the HBMS community. Please join me in congratulating Sophia Stanizzi.
Our second recipient is an individual that demonstrates a strong commitment to both academics and extracurricular activities, maintains a positive attitude in all circumstances, and encourages their peers to strive for their best. This student can always be seen with a smile on their face and is a bright light in our community. Please join me in congratulating Hunter Law. Next up, we have our staff recognition.
Thank you, everybody. We are wrapping things up, and we're going to do some staff recognition and a few other things to wrap up this morning. So thank you, everybody. Before we do some staff recognition, we have been doing community meetings all year, and we have been keeping track of how the teams have been doing. So we got this really fancy belt made that is the team award for this year. And that's including all the community meetings that we've done right here in the gym, team versus team. As you heard, we have not just one competitive team, but we have a very competitive staff. And it makes for a lot of fun. And not only do the students compete, but the staff compete during these community events. We also have our nightly code of honor where teachers will fill out like a little slip if a student is doing something nice or respectful, kind of out of the ordinary, and then they fill out the slip, they turn it into the main office. And I've been keeping track all year. So that just kind of is, I think, a nice way to recognize the teams. Everybody did a great job, but it is nice to have a winner, as I think we've heard a few times, some kind of competitive staff. So if I could get a little drum roll, this is the first time we're doing this. And the teachers, the team that won, if you guys could come up and grab your belt. It is Team Da Vinci, they won this year. So come on up to Da Vinci. And you guys can hold on to it in your classrooms, pass it around. Students maybe can wear it today and take some pictures. Congratulations, Team Da Vinci. So next year, 7th grade, you guys can have a chance to win this belt. It can go to 7th grade, but this year it did go to an 8th grade team, Team Da Vinci. Congratulations, Team Da Vinci. So we're going to move into some staff recognition. We have 4 teachers that are retiring this year, and I'm going to just say a quick thing about all of them. Working in a middle school, I'm sure a lot of you parents probably wonder, like, why would these teachers ever want to work at a middle school? Middle school can be a hard time for a lot of students. It was for a lot of us, but I think that's one of the reasons why we love middle school. We have teachers up here that absolutely love working with middle school students every single day, even though some days can be a little more challenging than others. And I think that kind of speaks to our 4 retirees this year, that these 4 that we're losing to retirement, and I'm wishing them all the best, we're going to take a hit to the middle school because they care so much about all of our students, not only academically, but outside of school as well. And so I'm going to pass it off to the teammates because the teammates are going to say something about their teams. But I did just want to say something really quickly about our four retirees and wishing them all the best in their retirement. And feel free to come back and visit, say hi whenever you'd like. So I'm going to start off by turning it over to Team Bartlett. Team Bartlett, come on up and yeah, say your piece about Miss Mullen.
All right, so I know she doesn't want to get recognized. Well, look at her, she's embarrassed, right? So she didn't want to make this about her. Ever since she told us, we've been devastated. She told the kids, I believe, this week. But we are losing a very important part of our team. She has been teaching for 24 years in several states, 2 different countries. She is an Air Force veteran. She is one of those teammates that anytime we talk about something that needs to be done, we talk about it, we come in the next day, and she already has it done for us. So we are going to miss her dearly. She loves the kids. She loves everything about coming in and seeing the kids. One of her favorite things is the Washington, D.C. trip. I've been lucky enough to have her on my bus for 3 years now, and I think one good way to send her off bus 1 is what we all know best, and let's give her one. We are! That was for you, Miss Mullen. She will be missed, and she will be impossible to replace. We will think of her always, and hopefully she comes back and see us. So let's hear it for Miss Mullen.
Thank you. I'm going to turn things over to Miss Swanson's team. So if Miss Swanson's team can come up.
If I could have Jacob and Tyler come on up too. Mrs. Swanson has been here since the inception of Team Summit, and she has been a quiet leader who has made a big impact. Of course, she's a math teacher, but her problem solving goes well beyond the math classroom. She has worked on scheduling committees, instructional leadership teams. She courageously leads our ski club. She is a field hockey coach, mountain biking. She cares so deeply about students, staff, this entire community. She is a member, taxpayer in this community. And she is someone, I think I speak for all of us, that we admire, and someone's cutting onions, that we strive to be like, and she is a great friend. No one deserves to be able to hike on a Tuesday, ski on a Thursday, garden on a Wednesday more than Mrs. Swanson. And you get to summit actual mountains now whenever you want. Congratulations.
Some teachers are going to come up and say a few words about Miss St. Pierre.
Okay. Where's Ashley? Okay. As a team, Mr. Schmidt, Gardrake, and I have had the privilege of getting to know you in a way that many others have not. through our daily CPT meetings, through our daily CPT meetings. While your students know you as a caring and kind teacher, we've come to know the person behind the teacher, and that has been a blessing. One thing that stands out about Maria is that the way she makes people feel. When someone speaks, you give your full attention. You listen with genuine interest, offer encouragement when it's needed, and have a way of smiling with your eyes that immediately puts people at ease. Not long ago, 2 days ago, I heard a student looking through a yearbook pointing out which teachers were nice and which weren't. Yes, right in front of me. 2 students stopped to talk about Mrs. St. Pierre. Not a lie. Any one of us would not disagree with anything that was said. The main sentiment was that you're one of the nicest people they've ever met. Over the years, you've inspired countless students to discover their strengths and believe in themselves, but you've also quietly supported and encouraged your colleagues in much the same way. As you begin this next chapter, we hope you find exactly what you've talked about so often, time. Time to garden, time to enjoy the simple pleasures of each day without the rush of bell schedules and deadlines. After nearly 4 decades of giving so much of yourself to your students in your education, you've certainly earned it. Thank you for the kindness you've shown, the lives you've touched, and the example you've set for all of us. I'm going to cry, see? Congratulations, Ms. St. Pierre.
And last but certainly not least, Miss Kinney. Miss Kutu, Miss Page, thank you.
Hey, good morning, Mrs. Kinney. Mrs. Kinney, as you get ready to start a brand new adventure, we wanted to share these words with you. Here goes. Life is a book with many chapters, and though the pages turn today, your heart and dedication reached far beyond the bookshelves of HBMS. We treasure all that you have done and wish you the best on your newest chapter, retirement. Thank you for being such an unforgettable part of our story. Thank you, Mrs. Kinney.
Thank you, everybody. Over the past 2 years, this group of 8th grade students has brought a truly special energy to HBMS. Your positivity, sense of humor, willingness to learn, and your overall can-do attitude have left a lasting mark on our classrooms and hallways. These are the things we remember most about your class, along with the many memories we've had the privilege to share with you. Think back to when you first walked into middle school. For many of you, it felt new, uncertain, and maybe even a little overwhelming. And for about half of you, you'll be feeling something similar again as you enter high school next year. Along the way, there have been challenges, some small, some significant, but every one of you has grown because of them. The reality is each of you has experienced moments of disappointment, setbacks, or even failure over the past 2 years. And yet here you are, stronger, more capable, and ready for what's to come. That's something to be proud of. Life will continue to bring challenges, but learning how to navigate those moments, how to be comfortable being uncomfortable, is one of the most important skills you can develop. Through those moments, you have not been alone. You've had people around you. Look here today, friends, teachers, family members who have supported you, guided you, and helped you along the way. Never hesitate to ask for help. It is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. And just as importantly, continue to be there for one another. Remember that not everyone is going through something you may not see, so lead with kindness. One of the things that makes this class so memorable is your ability to find humor in almost every situation. You've made each other laugh, and you've certainly made your teachers laugh. Sometimes at the perfect moment, and sometimes, well, maybe not quite the perfect moment. But don't lose that sense of humor. The ability to laugh with others is one of life's greatest gifts. Just remember, know your audience and always consider the time and place. Equally important is the way you support one another. No matter where you came from, you have grown into a more connected, inclusive, and supportive community. You look out for each other, and that sense of belonging is something truly special about your class. It's something we will miss, and it's something you should carry with you into high school and beyond. And how about this year's Washington, D.C. trip? I still get chills talking about that D.C. trip. I know how meaningful that experience was for so many of you. The memories you created, the history you explored, and the time you spent together helped strengthen the bonds within this class, which really showed and came through at last night's luau dance and celebration. Those are the kinds of experiences that will stay with you. Cherish them. To our 8th grade class, congratulations. You've earned this moment. Thank you for the laughter, your energy, the sense of community you've brought to HBMS. Even the rules, expectations, and not so fun conversations we've had along the way have always come from a place of care and desire to see you succeed, not just here, but wherever life takes you. We are very proud of you. We believe in you. Best of luck next year and all that comes. Have a safe, restful, and well-deserved summer. To the class of 2031, we'll see you August 31st or September 2nd, one of those days. And my favorite quote, which I didn't say this year, but 8th grade, I think you remember I said a lot last year. Everyone's fighting a battle you know nothing about, so be kind always. Have a wonderful summer. Thank you, guys. Thank you. If parents want to hang around and take pictures with their children, that's totally fine. Teachers, if you want to take, I know there's some people that want to take a picture. Yes. So students, slowly start to make your way to period 1 unless your parents and guardians